Hi Nora, Daphne here. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you for finding your map question. That was very kind of you. And I've sent you another map question. I won't be able to correct it, but I've sent it to you just to have a look at together with a podcast, which might help you as well on this. Okay. So you've done really well here. My main comment is about the tenses that you're using. You've picked out the information, you've got the fact that it's a 5-year gap, but we want to be using the past tense and the past passive, probably more than the present perfect. You're moving quite a lot between the tenses, which is a little bit confusing maybe. So these two maps give information about the changing developments of the town centre of Islip between 2010 and 2015. Okay. About the changing developments. Yes, that's okay. The town centre was smaller and closer to the countryside in 2010 as compared to the large oval-shaped centre in 2015, which has engulfed the countryside. Okay, lovely vocab in there. That's fantastic. Now, okay, was closer to the countryside as compared to the large oval-shaped centre. Oval-shaped, maybe rather than centre, you could say expansion program, which has engulfed. Because the expansion program could have taken all that time. Okay, and you're rather than it doesn't, the shape doesn't really matter. It's the fact, I mean, maybe it does, but it's more the fact that it's expanded, or oval shaped expansion you could have. That might be better. Oval shaped expansion program. Okay, so lose that one. Engulfed. Okay. Now, rather than this, in 2010, in this, I think you're safer starting with this. So the single main road serving, to start with this, the single main road serving shops in 2010 has been replaced. Okay, but actually was replaced. Why? It's difficult. I would go was, no, all right, go has been, because it might change again. Okay. So the single main road serving shops has been replaced by a dual carriageway that surrounds the whole town. Okay. So I think you're better to start off with this as your subject rather than there was as your subject. Again here. So start with this. Further expansion in 2015 included, so past tense there, included new housing units, a pedestrian walk. Yeah, okay. So the shops have been aligned. Yes, that's fine. I've been aligned on one side, the pedestrian walk, as a, yep, 2010. And they were located on either side. Good, that's fine. Park position, okay. It's smaller, okay. So I would say the park has, do we know why it's smaller? To make way for housing. Okay. Park, size of the park has been decreased in order to allow for the creation of new housing developments. Okay, so again, I'm putting the subject, the size of the park has been in order to allow for that. Okay, so this sentence can go, because also you're a long way over your word count, you need to be cutting it down. Seriously, don't go more than 160 words on task 1, 170 max. It's not worth the time. There is like 30% of the marks for task 1 and 70% for task 2. So don't go over the word count. The schools to the north have remained unchanged. They are, they became so accessible via the dual carriageway. Okay, so keep the tenses consistently. You're either using past or past perfect, which is okay. Don't throw in a present tense here. So they became accessible thanks to the dual carriageway. Okay. Overall, the town centre has changed a great deal to become bigger with, I wouldn't go a lot more. I would go significantly more facilities and a dual carriageway. Okay, we said dual carriageway a lot because say a new road system. Okay, so keep trying to add in vocabulary, obviously, which you are, but you've done that really, really well. So my main comment would be just watch your tenses going through. Okay, passive as much as you can, which you have, and vocab obviously as much as you can as well. And in the podcast link, there is lots of vocab as well for you to listen to. So good work, Norah. Really, really good luck. It'd be great to keep working with you. So many of my students are just buying essay packs, which is fantastic. And we're just really just practicing and practicing. You don't want to forget. You want to be ready to get this exam done as soon as the centres are open. So I'll send you the link. And if you feel like keeping going, that'd be absolutely lovely to keep working with you. Take care.